Hello guys, welcome to another video. This video is a special video because exactly 5 years ago I uploaded my first video on YouTube, and this channel now becomes 5 years old today. And that's why I wanted to do a video looking back on the last 5 years. And well, let's start with the first section. Why I started. Well, my first contact with social media was, in my opinion, late for my generation. I had the feeling everybody already knew like social media and so on. Even though if I think back, 14 is not a late age to come in contact with social media. It is kinda mid or even early, if you think so, but nowadays like even 8-year-olds have get their first contact with social media. In that time, in the first period of time, even in the time I already uploaded my first video, I only watched one channel, Domtendo, a kinda legendary German let's player, mainly with Nintendo games. But sadly I stopped watching him because, well, he played a game that was 18 plus, and that scared me. I was young, I am a scaredy cat, and he sadly, or I missed it, saying that it was 18 plus. It does not say that he is a bad person. He is a very great not streamer, very great let's player, influencer. You can check out his videos if you speak German, or just watch them with English subtitles. And also this reason why I stopped watching him. It's also the same reason why I see at the top right of every stream or video I do an age restriction. Because I don't want this to happen to any other person. And I don't want to get problems because people say I don't want them and so on. And well, making YouTube videos sounded fun, looked like fun. I wanted to do that too because I also play games like the whole time in my free time. So why not use it, set it online, learn something new, and that point cutting, and maybe if it gets farther, find new friends, make collab with them, or something like this. Like, finding friends on the journey is very fun. I lost that perspective, but I'm back now trying to make new friends, other smaller VTubers and so on. And if you are also a small VTuber who also does similar content, you can check out my streams or my YouTube videos, or write me over my Discord community server. I was underage, as I already said, with 14, 15 years old. And I was like cool and just did it and made the videos and uploaded them. I asked my parents and they weren't keen of the idea, first of all, which I completely understand. The young boy, the young son making videos, putting them online, making him a target for possible mobbing or something like this. But that wasn't for a long time, and on my birthday, which is still one of the top birthday gifts I ever got, that I got the allowance to make a YouTube channel and upload my videos. And it was a month later that I uploaded my first video. Let's Play Mario and Sonic of the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 Part 1. And that was exactly 5 years ago. Then, part number 2. My first videos. At the beginning I mainly did let's plays And also I did them in German because my English weren't that great with 15 that I could make everything in English. And they weren't they were without commentary, and but that switched later on, like after like nearly 10 videos. I needed like over a year to do my, like, I needed very long to do videos. I still need very long to do videos because I don't have that much time, and that was also at that time too. Didn't have much time. I used my time with my family, of course. I was underage, and I also spent my time with school and learning. And yeah, but we want to talk about the YouTube channel, not about me. And yeah, I started with Mario and Sonic in the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 and did a let's play of that. But after 5 parts, I had to stop, sadly, because I had organized problems. I didn't know what was which part, and I maybe recorded too much and didn't I got behind with trying to cut all the videos. On the 5th January 2022, I uploaded my first ever commentated video with the start of my Metroid Thread Let's Play. This Let's Play only had 2 parts, sadly, because I had problems in games. I didn't continue the game. It wasn't like a game I like, and I didn't know how to get farther into the game. Yeah, and that was like I needed a year, over a year to start with commentating. And even then I didn't commentate every video I uploaded after that, but it was a start, and I didn't do that much videos. I did in 1 year like 8 videos in my first year, so it weren't that much. Now, to part number 3, starting to make videos in English. Now we come to an area where everybody who can see and understand this video can understand everything on my YouTube channel. It wasn't that much after I started with commentating. I did my first English video. It was a Valorant challenge, but it was without commentary because I don't know why. I just didn't do it with commentary. I maybe recorded it much before I started with commentary. I don't remember, right? And it was a Valorant challenge with the bots in the practice range, where like spike defusing or spike planting, and Riot Games, please bring them back. They were so much fun, and they were so useful to use and understand the game and try out the new agents mechanics. And well, then I switched a little bit between German and English. I did German videos then with Metroid Thread, then again English with like another Valorant challenge or Fortnite elimination compilation, something like this. But my last German video was a Fortnite challenge, Don't Touch the Ground, at 4th June of 2022, and since then I only did videos in English, except when I did videos back alone with my friends in Germany. That was it with part 3, when I started videos in English. Now we come to part 4. My first streams. As you can see, I mainly stream, and the first time I started streaming was on the 10th September 2022. and I streamed Fall Guys. And when I started, then I played mainly online games like Fortnite, Valorant, Overwatch. I also tried out some new games that came out, like Rumbleverse, which was such a great game. I'm very sad that it got taken down. And also, Breath of the Wild was a big streaming project for me, which started before before I started streaming, and got through all the phases from streaming up until now, the phase of double streaming, multi-streaming. Not up to the VTuber part, but to a very long time. Breath of the Wild was a project I stayed with. And also in Breath of the Wild, I did one very long stream, a 6-hour stream. That was at that time a very long stream. Nowadays I often do like 4 to 6, even maybe 8-hour streams. As I already said, I started streaming on YouTube and switched over to Twitch then on February 2023. That was the first time I did a stream on Twitch. Of course, only on Twitch, not on YouTube. At that time, I think it wasn't allowed to multi-stream. And then I took a break from Twitch in July 23 to February 24, round about that, if I remember it right, and streamed on YouTube. If I saw that right on the analytics. It was mainly because of the Breath of the Wild project, because I streamed it on Twitch and then I had to upload it again on YouTube with the VOD, which needed some time, and I didn't have often the time because I streamed like till late evening and then didn't have enough time to upload it until I have to go to bed. And yeah, then once it was allowed to multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube, I set up my first double stream. Multi-stream, simul-stream, whatever you want to call it. I think, I don't have the exact dates, but I know that Twitch allowed multi-streams since, or the guidelines are out since October 2023. I think around about that time I started multi-streaming. Maybe it was in February 24 when I stopped my break on YouTube and started back again on Twitch. I think it was around that time in February 2023. 24, sorry. Then we are going to the next part. Part 5. The breaks. I loved streaming so much more than doing videos, and then do like sometimes videos or clips out of the streams, because in streams I could like instantly see with the people, with the chatters. Even though I didn't have chatters, it was just much more fun. But sadly I didn't have that much time or free time, spare time to use to cut the videos, and that's why I had much more streams and less videos. And also another big break were at the beginning of 2025, because I was writing my final exams at that time. And yeah, that was a very short part 5, and now to the last part, part 6. Started VTubing. While I did my big break and learning for exams, I got into VTubing. I don't know how, I just got to start clips from VTubers on my For You page, and then watch videos from them, and it was fun. It was funny, it was sweet, and then also watched live streams from some. I don't know which streamers I started watching first, but the streamers I remember I watched from for a very long time. Well, not even a year, but That is a long time, when I think that it wasn't even a year that I found out about VTubing being such a big thing. With Womako and Iron Mouse, and also I watched very big collabs from Hololive and also some other German VTubers like Miao, Himichi, and so on. Then, after I finished my final exams, I started doing my own avatar, which you see here in the video. And it was very easy to do it. But as you can see, you can't really customize it very well if you aren't an artist. You see here the Sphinx and... Wait. Can I? Yeah. You can see here the devil. The fire devil. The fire devil didn't went that well. Yeah. And then... I did everything by myself, but it isn't finished till now. The lore demands the lore of my avatar demands on having flames in the ears, which colors with the questions the avatar gets asked daily. If you want to find out more about the idea of the lore of the avatar, you can either watch my collab stream, or maybe in future I will have a video out which explains everything, or on my community server I have also where the lore is explained. And then on 22nd July I debuted my avatar, and on 23rd August I uploaded my first clip on TikTok announcing my project with Chibi, and hopefully the rest will be history. Everybody have a great rest of the day. Thanks everybody for watching this video, and whatever interaction you do with it, if you just looked in the video, really watched it, liked it, subscribed to my channel, will watch my stream or did watch my stream, I thank you so much, and I hope I can do so much more with this. Have a great rest of the day and a happy new year. Bye.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!